ethereal, pure, serene, and angelic. May I present Noa from Cacharel. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Luke and today I'm reviewing a very special fragrance for me. It's Noa from Cacharel, which is a French designer brand from the 70s and 80s. They used to be popular back then, but they also have fragrances. And this particular fragrance is one of their lesser known releases that's severely underrated and underappreciated if you ask me, but I absolutely adore it. So Noa from Cacharel is a 90s fragrance. It was released in 1998. The perfumer behind it was Olivier Cresp, a very well-known French perfumer who also created Rare Gold from Avon. He did Gloria for Cacharel. He also did Midnight Poison, as well as Light Blue for Dolce & Gabbana, to name a few. Noa was marketed as a pure and timeless fragrance. Its slogan was Le Parfum Prodige, which translates to the prodigy fragrance. And prodigy in this sense refers to a miracle, an extraordinary event characterized by magic, as Larousse, the French dictionary, defines it. So it's a magical scent that is also clean, pure, and ethereal. And if you take a look at this bottle, you can see that it looks like a little bubble, and it evokes calmness, simplicity, and purity. It has no sharp edges. It's very soft and ergonomically shaped. Nowadays, companies don't pay such attention to detail and they rarely create something so well thought out, created with a vision. Let's talk some more about the bottle. This genius bottle design was designed by Annegret Beyer, I think it's pronounced. And she also designed the bottle for Lulu. The Noa bottle is shaped like a sphere with a floating pearl inside, and the sphere is meant to represent the world, while the pearl, the gem inside, represents you. You can also see it as a small planet and a small world that you have the power to hold in your hand and admire, and it's absolutely genius if you ask me. The bottle is not all white. The plastic around the nozzle is actually pearlescent, not white. So they really paid attention to bottle design, and after all these years, they haven't cheapened down the bottle like they did with Lulu and Eden. Those bottles used to be colored glass, but now they're spray painted. Okay, so enough about the bottle. Let's talk about the scent. To put it very simply, Noa is a white musk fragrance. It's musky, powdery, floral, with a clean and fresh opening, a floral heart, and a creamy musky base that also has a hint of woodiness and a hint of coffee, which is very subdued. I can't always pick up on the coffee, but I can pick up on the musk, the lily, and there are quite a few notes in this composition, but the ones that stand out the most to me are the white musk, peony, freesia, lily, and coffee, as well as a hint of sandalwood and vanilla in the base. I also get some greenness in the opening, and I don't really pick up on the spices, to be honest, but it does have coriander. So Noa opens very fresh, floral, powdery, clean, almost soapy, but you have to give it a minute to kind of settle down because it can be a little sharp in the opening. But to be honest, I love the scent so much that I don't really care. And even though it opens as a cold, almost austere scent, it does warm up very nicely. And the musk in this is absolutely stunning. If you like white musk, you need to check this fragrance out. So the musk in Noa is a clean type of white musk. It's not animalic, not dirty, or anything like that. But it's a strong musk. I wouldn't be surprised if the musk used in this was the same kind of musk that was used in Lancome Trésor. It's called Galaxolide, and it used to be really popular back in the 90s. Sophia Groisman was the perfumer who created the so-called Hug Me Accord, It's sometimes called the Groisman Accord, and it uses a very big dose of galaxolide to make it soft, laundry-esque even, and very comforting. So in my opinion, Noa uses the same variety of musk, but I don't know that for certain, so don't take my word for it. Do your own research, although I doubt you'll be able to find this information on the internet. But anyway, Trésor is quite a different scent. It has nothing to do with Noa. I'm not saying that they're similar. I'm just saying that they use the same type of musk to my nose. And Noa is by no means a dry scent. There is some sweetness to it, and this sweetness prevents it from being too screechy and from being too dry, because some of these fresh fragrances, some of these freshies are quite dry, screechy and unpleasant to my nose. And that's probably why I don't really like fresh fragrances. But I do really like Noa because it's a very delicate and intimate scent. It's sensual, innocent, it's tender, but it's also very creamy, but not without character and depth, despite being so gentle. So Noa is your perfect, everyday, easy reach fragrance. You can wear it year round, on any occasion, any time of day, and you can spray as much or as little as you wish. I don't think you can overspray this one. You can't overspray this one. It's a very soft and tender fragrance, but not weak. It's actually a moderate performer. The performance is quite good. The fragrance is light and airy, but not weak. On me, it projects for at least 2 hours. The longevity is about 8 hours, which is pretty good for a musky floral. Because, as you know, these kinds of fragrances are usually not the best performers. So the performance is surprisingly good. I can smell it on myself, even though it's soft and intimate. It's not a skin scent. I can smell it on myself. And if I do about 10 sprays, other people can smell it on me too. So who is this fragrance for? Who would wear this? Well, it's a fragrance for someone who's prone to daydreaming. It's for someone who likes meditation, someone who's a very zen person, because this is a zen fragrance. It will bring you joy and it will help you find inner peace. At least that's how I feel when I wear it. So take this with a grain of salt. For me personally, Noa is very nostalgic and it brings back so many beautiful memories. Even though I only started wearing it a couple of years ago, I finished 3 30ml bottles and I finished my last one last year, I think, and it's been on my wish list ever since. So I thought, well, let's get a 100ml this time because it's the best value for money and I love the fragrance, I might as well get the biggest bottle. So I ordered this online, the current, the new version, not the vintage formula, and I'm really happy with it. It smells just like I remember, and unboxing it and spraying some on felt like revisiting an old friend, and I'm so happy I got it again because it's one of the few fresh fragrances that I really enjoy, even though it's not technically a freshie. It's a clean, musky floral. It's not a freshie, and it's definitely not aquatic or ozonic. I don't like those kinds of fragrances, but I do really, really love Noa. And Noa takes me back to the time that I spent in Scotland. Yes, I used to live in Scotland for a short while. It wasn't the best period of my life because I didn't really have a lot of friends back then, and I was not in a good place as far as mental health goes, but I learned to keep myself to myself and find the joy, in the little things. And those little things got me through that rough patch. And fragrance was one of those things, and it still is. It brings me joy. So please let me know down in the comments if you have Noa. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Noa. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Have a nice weekend. Bye.